Alright, Mabsat, dito pa rin tayo kay Attorney Enzo Recto. Kay Chavit Sixon naman tayo, pagkatapos kay Joel Villanueva. Dito naman tayo sa press con ni Chavit Sixon. Nang hamon pa, hinamon pa si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Pakinggan natin dito, no? Kay
Sa trabaho di pwede ang malay, tusok-tusok at manhid. Kaya may Farex B, may sapat na B vitamins.
Okay, here we go. Pasok.
Honorable Bongbong Marcos and Speaker Martin Romualdez, with your permission, I'm going to Malacanang alone to challenge you into a debate about this press con with all the media as a witness.
Enzo Recto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
Makikipag-debate daw si Chavit, Mabsat.
Kung ipapaitulog nyo, babasahin ko itong open letter to General Romeo Browner. Dear General Romeo Browner, Jr., I write this letter not as a political figure, but as a Filipino who has lived through wars, coup, assassination, dictatorship, betrayal, and revolution. I have buried friends, seen President rise and fall, faced real enemies, and watched our nation collapse more than once, not because of foreign forces, but because good men choose silence.
Oh, Chavit, ano na? Bakit nauutal ka? Okay ka pa ba?
I have studied mirror of history more than times that I can count. I know this matter of a dying nation, General. Well, I smell it again. This time the enemy is not foreign. This time the enemy is inside our own home. You speak open about China, about Taiwan, about war scenarios, about preparing for conflicts far beyond our shores. But how can we prepare for battles out there when we are losing the most important battle here at home? Our nation is collapsing, not because of foreign aggression, but because corruption has eaten us from the inside. Tell me, General, how can China be the problem when it is that China is stealing billions from our national budget? China did not mastermind the flood control anomaly. China did not corrupt illegal insertions. China did not cause the peso to crash, the enemy to bleed, or investors to flee. Let us stop fooling ourselves. The cancer is not in the West Philippine Sea. The cancer is sitting comfortably in an air-conditioned offices, smiling at cameras while draining this country dry. General, sir, as Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces, holds billions in intelligence funds. Billions. Are we supposed to believe that with all the intelligence money, you do not know what is happening? General, even the tricycle driver knows what is happening in our country. It is corruption. If this massive corruption escapes your radar, it can only mean two things. The AFP is being blinded, or it is being ordered to close their eyes. Neither is acceptable. Neither is forgivable to the Filipino people. And this is what Filipino cannot understand. Why are you protecting thieves? Why are you lending your dignity, your uniform, your honor to people who betray the nation every single day? General, you know exactly who they are. Yet the institution meant to defend the Republic is being used to defend the corrupt. Stop using external threats as a distraction from the crisis happening within our country. Stop provoking China. General, of all people, you understand the cause of war. Our country has no capacity for conflict. Not when our soldiers cannot afford proper housing. Not when our soldiers cannot afford housing, and not when our families struggle to buy rice. Not when Philippine economy is gasping for life. China is not our enemy. Our enemy is the corrupt officials of our country. Look at our people. Listen to their sufferings. The peso is at its weakest, touching 60 pesos to $1. Foreign direct investment have collapsed to the lowest level in more than a decade. Jobs have disappeared. Food prices crushed the poor. Fuel is at record high. Public debt has exploded. Our country now owes more than 17 trillion pesos. And you are paying 2 trillion yearly debt payment. 17 trillion. So mga anak natin may utang na, nakautang na. For sure, our economy cannot survive under this current government. Foreign investment is very low and cannot balance our economy.
When you have the perfect response in your head, but your fingers just can't keep.
Again, sa mga bagong pasok, konti na lang guys, mag-100 like na tayo. Baka naman.
This is not China's doing. This is the consequence of greed and incompetence. Masyado kayo sakim at walang alam kundi magdakal ng kaban ng bayan, maghurakot. To the uniformed men and women of this nation, you are being used. You are being given crumbs while others take billions. That small staggered salary increase was not help. It was a distraction. For 3 years, they will keep you tied with a staggered 15% increase, 5% yearly. Until this term is over, release in small doses to control your loyalty. You are being tied like dogs instead of being honored as the nation's defender. Worse, reports now say that some ranking officials given cash, not to help them, but to silence them. Money to keep them from acting, from speaking, from standing up. That is an insult to your uniform, your oath, and your dignity.
Kaya nga, pro-China ang
You must
pro-China,
assure
no?
the nation that the armed forces cannot be fooled, bought, or manipulated. I challenge every good citizen, including the police and military alike, to come out and stand for our country.
You know,
Stand and declare that you will not tolerate campaign corruption. Not to fight the government, but to fight the corruption that is killing our country. Give your uniform a new purpose. A purpose far greater than small pay increase, meant to pacify you. Rally behind the truth. Rally behind the Filipino people. Because your voice, when united, is stronger than any politician. And if you continue to stay silent, then that silence, speak loudly. It means you accept the corruption. General Browner, history is knocking on your door. One day, long after this administration is gone, your grandchildren and the history books will ask, where did the chief of staff stand when the nation was drowning in corruption? Did he protect the Filipino people or did he protect the corrupt politicians who betrayed him? At a time like this, your role becomes critical. I'm not asking you to violate the Constitution. I'm not asking you to remove the president. What I ask is a far simpler and far braver. Announce your stand against grappling corruption in a public place. Because today, silence is no longer neutral. Silence is taking sides. Silence is protecting the wrong people. Silence is betrayal. And if you stay silent, history will judge you harshly. The Filipino people will arrive at only one conclusion, that you became part of the corruption and that you sold the very country you swore to protect. Once again, to the uniformed men and women of this nation, do not let your silence bury our nation. We both love. Signed, Chavit Singson.
oh, mga basat,
I
hinamon.
have another message to my former friend, Bongbong Marcos.
Oh, ito, may message siya kay Pangulong Bongbong Marcos.
Honorable Bongbong Marcos and Speaker Martin Romualdez, with your permission, I'm going to Malacanang alone to challenge you into a debate about this press con with all the media as a witness.
Bunyog!
Yun eh. Inaman pa si Bongbong Marcos, mga kakabsat. Agoy, iba ka talaga, sabit. Naku po. Awan manan. Sabali manan. Awan manan. Wala na talaga, mga kakabsat. Di ba may kaso to ng plunder? Tsaka inciting to sedition din, di ba? Wala na talaga, mga kabsat. Wala na. Lakas tama na rin to, mga kabsat. Wala na. Desperate move na. Nagpapapansin na lang, mga kakabsat. Wala na. Hahamunin niya si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Hindi nga makapalag kahit kay Attorney Claire pa lang, wala na. Agoy! Kita, tatawa na talaga ako. Kay Chavit, no? Sasabit na naman. Oh my goodness. Oh, siya guys, mag last 2 topics tayo. Nakadalawa tayo kay Attorney Enzo Recto. Punta naman natin si Attorney Claire. Speaking of the devil. Punta natin si Attorney Claire Mabsat. Oh, countdown muna tayo. Here we go.